Hey everybody, it's been about a week since the last video I made. Aside from the ones that Jesse and I have been doing on Saturdays at 1 or this last weekend, 2 o'clock, depending on whatever our guests need, but we try and stick it to 1 o'clock on Saturdays. But the reason it's been a little while for me is because I received some unfortunate news that I really struggled with. And I had this, what I feel like was a pretty powerful, pretty impactful breakthrough. And so I just wanted to share it with you. And maybe it lands for you, maybe it doesn't. But, a big part of the business that, me and Jesse have been doing is providing keynote speeches or talks, if you will, to different companies, private, public, law enforcement agencies, schools. And everything was going well. We've been providing these talks in different areas, business conferences. Again, it's something that we really started picking up about 9 months ago. Anyway, because of everything happening in the world, a lot of those jobs got postponed. They got canceled. They got moved to next year. But there was one in particular that I was really, really looking forward to. And I'm not going to say the name because, again, it's just, I'm not trying to draw any attention one way or another to the organization, but I was really, really excited to provide this talk. And it was going to be to about 400 to 600 people were in attendance, was the early estimation. And this wasn't even going to happen until October. This event is in October. And so last week, I received a call and I'm told that although everything was done, the talk description was provided, the bio was provided, the headshot, like everything was on track. And I received a call from one of the organizers saying, hey, I'm really sorry to inform you that we're not going to be able to move forward with you. And I was like, what happened? And she let me know that some members from the Black Lives Matter organization reached out to them and they were offended. They said it was very insensitive of this group to have a white cop come and provide a keynote. Now, this is a non-law enforcement seminar. And so when she told me this, I was like, well, wait a second, but they don't even know me. Like, they didn't take any time to get to know me. They just, based on the fact alone that I'm white and as a job, I'm a police officer, which has nothing to do with my talk, by the way. My talk has always been about humanity and just how to see yourself, to see others, and how to remove blocks that we all have within us. And it's a hopeful and an inspirational talk. But because of what I do for a living, I'm not allowed to go and give this talk. And I'll tell you right away, I was triggered emotionally. I was like, well, that's, the nerve, right? Of somebody to cancel me and to say like, hey, I don't even know who this person is. I'm not going to make any effort to find out who he is or learn anything about him, just on the fact that he's a police officer as a job. We don't want him. And as I went through my emotional pity party, which some would say is fair and justified, very quickly, and I'll tell you, it was very, very quick, did I have this realization of, well, wait a minute, maybe there's an opportunity to learn something here. So because I am a white man who happens to day job as a police officer, a job got canceled. Imagine what it would be like to not have an opportunity, or to not have a job, or to have something squandered, or an opportunity canceled simply because of who you are, or the way you look, or what you do. See, I can change whether or not I'm a police officer. Black people can't change whether or not they're black. And this provided me, again, not that I was struggling with it or not seeing things from their perspective, but what a real way to be in the midst of this. What a real way to experience on a very, very different level. Again, I'm not comparing the two. Please understand that. But what I am saying is that I have a glimpse of like in the smallest, minutia that you could create, but a nano experience of, ow, that sucked. I got my feelings hurt because I had this job canceled, money lost because of what I do for a living. And then when I paused and I reflected on it, it was how entitled of me. Because what if my skin color was the thing that prevented me from having opportunities? I don't know. I kind of want to leave it there. Again, I know that there's going to be people who are struggling with this one way or another. If I said something offensive, I apologize. Please hear my heart in this message. But the point is, I had a job, a paid gig that was canceled because I'm a white cop. I felt really, really like just offended by that. And then I quickly got off my pedestal and realized this is what's happening throughout the history of our country for many people. And so it was an incredible learning opportunity for me. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm at peace with it now. I get it, and it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I just hope that, again, the optimist in me hopes that we have a future somewhere within my living life where people can come together regardless of what they look like or what they believe or how they feel, and that we can all have opinions and we can all have a voice, and yet it still be okay that we get along and express kindness and gentleness and grace and patience to one another. So thank you. Please don't forget, subscribe. It's just one of those things where we've grown a little bit, but nowhere near enough. I think the last I checked, we were around like 82 subscribers. I'm trying to get that to 882 million. So however you can help me out, I really appreciate it. Until next time, see ya.